Here I am at the Cambridge, Ontario Lumber Liquidators location. Already painted the nice pretty yellow. This I believe is Highway 24, right behind us here. Pylon sign, I would assume that's going to be our spot up there. Walking into the showroom. It's essentially complete. The flooring contractor is going to be doing their own plywood here. Walking through to the vestibule, you see that this door right here does not have a closer on it, and when the door opened up, it shattered this window. So I've instructed Dave to get a closer for this, fix the window. And here we have 8 high bay lights, 6 tubes, plenty of lighting. They're getting ready to paint right now. Basically, the showroom is going to be left with an exposed ceiling. They have all the electrical in, 3 ways for the lighting. All of this over here gets demoed or boxed in. That's all going to be abandoned. We have over here our data and plugs for the sales desk. We originally said the sales desk is going to come off from this corner, but it's going to be a little tight. We have plenty of room back here to get the sales in, or the sales desk in. Just taking a look back around, we'll just do a pan from where that's going to be. All right. The heating here is is interesting. There's 3 mechanical units. The unit right behind this wall feeds this supply. The unit over the office feeds that supply. There is no return air. What I'm thinking of doing is putting a grill into this door, which will allow return air for this space. Going back into the warehouse, you can see we have the high bays all lit. The warehouse looks beautiful, no problems. I guess they were supposed to be taking down all of this ductwork for these units. I'd advise against it. It's up at about 12 and a half feet, 13 feet, and it works. So I don't know what the benefit would be to taking that out. If in fact it gets bumped later on, we can modify it accordingly. But I think it's a waste of time in all honesty. Okay, coming back into the office here, it's dark, but this is that unit, if you can see it, right up in here that feeds the one side of the showroom. They have the quad and the data already set in here. Really should have been up higher for the foam board, but we can make this work. Taking a quick pan of the warehouse. It's nice and clean. They do not have the bumpers. According to Dave, this wasn't part of their contract, putting the bumpers in. We could have that happen if in fact we wanted to. Just need some advice on that. There is a roof leak right back over this beam right here. You see the water on the floor. It's kind of made its way over to here. So we need to notify the landlord to fix that. See our overhead door. And electric panels. There are 2 bathrooms, one here. One back over here, both handicap accessible. At least this one's handicap accessible. Coming back, looking at, I'll take a look at the loading area for you guys. Oops, can't get out that door. Let me go out this door. Coming back, this is out that back door. You can see you got plenty of room back in here. It's a little tight around this corner. You can pull a truck in. You got plenty of room to turn around. Back. Okay. One more shot. Back showroom, or back warehouse, excuse me. Talk about this ductwork. It's actually below the rails of this anyways, or above the rails. It's tight to the beams. I just advise, I guess he had some money figured in for the removing that ductwork. I'd take the credit and leave it if it was me. But I guess that's it from Cambridge, Ontario.